Hi and good morning. This morning I want to talk to you about personal freedom, I suppose you can call it. The ability to do what you want to do, when you want to do it, and with whom. Okay? Um, like I have come to realize at this time in my life how important that really is. You know, there was a time in my life where I would get up like 6 o'clock in the morning and I would um, load my car. Like I was a builder at one point in time. I have been doing many different things in my life, but at the vast majority of it was as a builder. So I would like get up in the morning and quickly get some breakfast and then be on the freeway or be on the road to work. You know, at the ripe hours in the morning to get, many to take use of the daylight, but also, in Western Australia, in Perth, where I live, um, it gets really hot sometimes, especially in the summertime, and it's better, to get up there and get out there before too much heat is going to your head, so to speak. I've never been very good with heat, but some people they don't seem to mind. But anyway, so you have to get up early, which means of course that it's a long day, and about 12 o'clock, maybe 2 o'clock in the afternoon, it gets really hot. Yeah, and by that time you really want to start, picking up your tools and finding your way back home to hopefully an air conditioner somewhere, right? But anyway, I want to talk to you about what you do in your life, what choices you have, because personal freedom and to have money is all about being able to do what you want to do when you want to do it and with whom, as I said earlier. But the basic here is that it's not so matter about what you do. It's how you feel about how and what you do, right? So let's say you wake up in the morning and you think, "Wow, I get to go to work today." That's a really healthy, good, happy feeling, right? But if you wake up in the morning and you just cannot drag yourself out of bed because you know what's going to happen today, then that's a really unhappy feeling. And of course, with that comes a load of other things, of medical problems and all this sort of stuff, right? Now, you know, we really get what we think. All right, let me define that a little bit. It doesn't matter if you just have a thought going, oh yeah, like I have a headache, then 5 minutes later you got one. No, not necessarily like that, not that fast. But bad things tend to come around much quicker than actually good things, right? For some reason. So let's just assume that you wake up in the morning and you think, wow, I'm going to have a fantastic day. It's beautiful weather out there, and I'm all ready, and I feel refreshed from my sleep, and I really look forward to it. Maybe that day you're going on a holiday, right? And it sends good vibrations, and that's what it's all about. Without going too deep here, it sends good vibration into your body. You are in a cycle of vibration that is really happy and makes you feel good. Now, the body is made up this way that it releases loads of different chemicals based on how you feel about yourself and your situation at the time. So, and also one thing leads to another. So if you start having good thoughts, say in the morning, it normally sort of tend to carry on during the day. But also, if you wake up in the morning and you curse and whatever about what's going to go on during the day, then you can almost bet that things will not improve during the day, right? So I mean, the mornings you get up and one thing leads to another, and it's all bad, right? So yeah, but let's go back to the subject of doing what you want to do, right? Like somebody once told me, Nick, you need to look at things in a different way. You need to look at it as you get to do, right? So if we start at that point in time, if you're sick and you got a bad health and you're in hospital, you cannot get to do anything, right? You cannot even have to do something, right? Because you're not able to do something. So let's just start at that point. If we are able to get out of bed and have a good time doing something, then that's a really good thing. Then the next thing is that we have two choices, right? And we always have choices, believe it or not. Some people will try to tell me, no, I haven't got a choice. I got a family. I got, whatever. But everything can change, and suddenly, if you got really, really sick, then everything would change. Believe me, right? You would have different things happening in your life, and it would certainly change a great deal. And there was no question of whether you wanted to or not. So you can also yourself make changes the same way, right? And so we come back to